Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the Salem witch trials. You know, that whole thing where a bunch of people got accused of witchcraft and things got messy. We're not just talking about the basic stuff everyone learned in school. No, we're going full-on unsolved deep dive. We're talking the creepy, the bizarre, the downright unsettling facts that they probably didn't teach you in history class. Get ready, because we're about to uncover 5 facts about the Salem witch trials that are sure to make you glad you weren't alive in 1692. These trials are infamous for their hysteria, paranoia, and tragic outcomes. Let's uncover 5 creepy facts about this dark period that you probably didn't know. Let's rewind back to 1692, Salem Village, Massachusetts. It's a small, deeply religious community where life revolves around the church and strict Puritan beliefs. Now, imagine you're an outsider in this already rigid environment. The first women accused of witchcraft were Tituba, an enslaved woman from Barbados, Sarah Good, a homeless beggar, and Sarah Osborne, an elderly woman who hadn't been attending church regularly. Right off the bat, they were easy targets. They didn't fit the mold, and in a time fueled by fear and suspicion, that was enough. These initial accusations, fueled by superstition and prejudice, ignited a firestorm of fear that spread through Salem like wildfire. One of the most chilling aspects of the Salem witch trials was the use of spectral evidence. Basically, if someone claimed to see your spirit doing something unholy, it could be used against you in court. Imagine being put on trial because someone claimed your ghost was haunting them in their sleep. It's a terrifying example of how quickly fear and paranoia can warp logic and reason. If you thought spectral evidence was out there, wait until you hear about the touch test. Picture this. Someone accuses you of witchcraft. They're writhing on the ground, screaming, having what can only be described as an episode. They bring you, the accused, in to touch them. If the accuser calms down after you touch them, it's seen as proof of your witchcraft. It's like some twisted, macabre parlor trick, and the stakes are life or death. Giles Corey, an elderly man accused of witchcraft, became a tragic symbol of resistance against the madness unfolding in Salem. Corey refused to enter a plea in the court, a bold move considering the circumstances. The punishment for such defiance? Death by pressing. They literally piled heavy stones on his chest, slowly crushing him to death, all in an attempt to force a confession. For 2 days, Corey endured this torture, his final words echoing through history, "More weight." And finally we reach peak weirdness with the tale of the witch cake. This wasn't just any cake though, this was a magical, mystical, urine-infused cake, made with rye flour and urine from the afflicted person. The idea was to feed this cake to a dog, and if the dog started acting strange, well, then clearly, witchcraft was afoot. This bizarre ritual highlights the desperate measures people resorted to in their attempt to identify and explain the unexplainable. And there you have it, folks. 5 creepy, unsettling, and downright weird facts about the Salem witch trials that you probably didn't learn in school. It's a stark reminder of how fear, paranoia, and ignorance can twist even the most basic human instincts. These trials weren't just about witches and spells, they were about the very real dangers of mass hysteria and the importance of critical thinking. So the next time you hear about the Salem witch trials, remember, there's always more to the story than meets the eye. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which fact freaked you out the most. And as always, stay curious, stay skeptical, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Interesting.